Nebraska and Colorado in Boulder, you know, historically, this has been the measuring stick game for the Buffs. When they return to prominence, they have to prove that they can beat the Cornhuskers. They'll play a little after noon Eastern time today. You see, DoorDash counting us down to kickoff. Inside an hour to go. Shedeur Sanders, he understands this, Desmond. He said plain and simple, we don't like Nebraska. That's right, RD, and check this out. So after their outstanding performance a week ago against TCU, I had to go to Boulder to sit down with two players that took the college football world by storm a week ago. Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter. What's up, bro? Good, chilling.
Shedeur looking downfield, sets his feet, fires an end zone, touchdown, and it's picked off by Travis Hunter. He's Superman. He's not human.
So Colorado actually has two Heisman candidates. How did that come about?
We knew what we was doing.
Yeah. We knew it since back in the gap, man. You know, y'all just not catch it on.
Yeah, we knew what we was doing.
So that's the thing. We just here to prove a lot of people wrong and really just stand for a purpose. We just have a reason to play.
I think the haters get us started. That's the best feeling. I mean, you go out there and prove somebody wrong, now they want to be on your side.
Yeah, now we got the fans.
Hey, good job, Chad. You lit, man.
Now you a real dog.
You threw for over 500 yards, 4 touchdowns. But how do you grade yourself in the TCU game?
I said I got B.
B.
Yeah.
What do you want to do better?
Sometimes I gotta throw the ball away for sure. I gotta just get to the reads, go through the progressions. But it's just like going to this week, it's like, okay, things I need to rep, I'm gonna rep them more.
They said you took 146 snaps. So how did you feel after the game?
I got straight in the ice bath when I got back, but
If we leave the facility, he'd get in the ice bath. I'm like, okay,
yeah, I stayed in the ice bath. I stayed for about 30 minutes. Then I went home and then sat on the couch and watched some more football. Actually, I didn't sit on the couch. I sat on the floor next to the couch. Couldn't make it to the couch.
It's not about them. This is about us. That man next to you is a dog. That man next to you is somebody who wants this thing. That man next to you is somebody that got to have it today.
You get a chance to learn from one of the best, one of the greatest ever. How does that feel?
It's great, man. He teach me everything on offense and defense. Before the game last week, I think I stayed in his office for like 2 hours and we just talked about the game, talking about what we got to do. And then that's why he seen me get my interception. I went straight up to him because that's all the things he taught me to do.
Coach told you that you have to dominate one side before you can go over and play on the other side, right?
Yeah.
So which side did you dominate first then?
You got to dominate defense first because you don't want people to score on you. So I had to dominate on defense so I can get rewarded on offense with a touchdown.
What does the L mean for you on your jersey?
Leader.
What does that mean, having that on your jersey?
Now the fans and everybody else know, okay, these are the guys that really do that. But within the team, everybody knows who's who. Everybody knows Travis got the D on this just because he a dog.
What does that mean to have the D on your jersey?
Knowing that I got the D on my jersey, they're looking at me to go out there and make big plays just like he got the L on his. All the teammates, even me, we behind him no matter what. So if he mess up, we all mess up. If he do right, we all do right.
It's just the strength thing. Like, hey, man, if he going out here doing this, then we got to be 10 toes behind him. That's it.
Now that you guys got that one game under your belt, what's the outlook on the season?
Just dominate. We're just going to continue to work, continue to take one game at a time and get the win.
This next game is the game versus Nebraska, so we just got to focus, dominate on that. And you don't get to throwing all them passing yards, taking it 10 plays at a time. Nah, it's play after play after play, positive, and everything add up at the end.
Those two were kind of playful during the interview, like brothers, but on the field, I watched them in practice. They were in the red zone, and when Shedeur went to his right and Trav didn't mirror him, he went right up to Trav and said, listen, you have to mirror me. Where I go, you go. And Travis, was open to the criticism. These guys are great teammates, great friends. I tell you what they're going to do on the field is going to be special. Trav is a unicorn. Time now for the easy choice presented by Geico. Let me show you what I mean by this guy being a unicorn. Here he is in the slot right here at the bottom of the screen, right? Now this is his wide receiver. He's going to get pushed to the middle of the logo, which is not a great release, but he's a defensive back. He understands what he needs to do. He stacks the DB. I mean, he gets back on top. Now he's in a favorable position to get up and make a play, which is what he does. His best play, the interception to save the game, but I'm going to have him break down that game-saving interception.
He's going under or he's going out route. When you take an inside release, so I know he's going under. Pick the linebacker and try to get the running back out. And the open dudes and the quarterback eyes stay locked on him. So I hated the quarterback to throw him to the pick. Just ball hog, man. The ball in the air is mine. I don't care who's watching. He thinks it's theirs. I'm going to take it no matter what.
I tell you what, man, watching this young man play, that was a great athletic play, but more than importantly, Pat, was the high football IQ. The way he studied film and knew what they were going to do, because 90% of the time, a defensive back would have took that first receiver and the running back would have been in the flat all by himself for an easy touchdown. High football IQ.
Last week, we watched a video of Dion talking to his team, and he said, "Do you believe in you?" Yeah. And everybody in the locker room said, "Yes, sir." Then you hear Travis Hunter, who just had 146 snaps, 100 yards receiving, touchdown, a pick, 2 drop touchdowns, 2 drop picks. He's probably looking at those as ways that he can escalate. Right. And they said, "What are the, great job with that, by the way." So what are the expectations now? And he's responding, dominate. Like, that's how they feel. Yeah. They're going into Nebraska. I know it's a new conversation, but with Shedeur, he has a never-be-satisfied mindset because Tom Brady is his mentor when it comes to being cerebral and competitive. I love that team, and I love the way they've handled this success. They're not scared of it. They're doing interviews. Cameras are all around. But it feels like they're mature enough to handle it at this early stage, which is phenomenal.
It is, especially this early. I think what a lot of people get caught up in with Prime is his flamboyant personality, his reputation as a player, and what they're missing is how old school he is as a coach, how well coached his football team is. It's a disciplined team. So that's where you have to start when you watch him. And Sean Lewis, the offensive coordinator, former head coach at Kent State, man, his scheme, he really spreads out this defense, and Nebraska's going to have to hold up one-on-one. And if you take away Travis Hunter, we saw last week, there's others that can make you pay for that. Someone's got to hold up against one-on-one coverage, and that's going to be the challenge for Nebraska. Now, Nebraska defensively is better than what they faced last week against TCU. So we'll see what happens. And Jeff Sims, another transfer, who's coming over from Georgia Tech. He's Nebraska's quarterback. He's got to run the football and try to keep the ball away from those 2 talented guys.
And Dylan Edwards.
Oh, yeah.
4 touchdowns.
Colorado wants to fly around, spread them out. Nebraska's only chance, get him on the mat, figure 4 leg lock.
That's it.
That's exactly. Wrestle him right on the ground. But they'll have a problem in Boulder. That game